Hello, my name is Nurul Aina Shohara binti Yusuf, BN25110223. Today going to present about my ReFood, Malaysia Integrated Policy to Reduce Food Waste and Strengthen Food Security for subject NT10103. Now let's move on to the introduction. Food waste and food security represent interconnected challenges in Malaysia, where the nation discovered 6,688 tons of edible foods daily while simultaneously relying on import for 60% of its food supplies. Despite having strong agricultural potential, Malaysia ranks only 41st globally in food security, highlighting systematic vulnerability exposed during crises such as 2022 Russia-Ukraine conflicts. This cycle of waste and dependency strains the environment through landfills, emission burdens the economy, and limit affordable nutrition for communities. Addressing one issue inherently strengthening the others, thus making integrated solution is essential. Now, let's move on to the background of the issue. Food security refers to stable access to safe, nutritious, and affordable food at all times. In Malaysia, food security is increasingly threatened by import dependency for foods such as rice, wheat, beef, dairy, and animal feeds. Other than that, climate variability affecting yields too, by floods, drought, and heat stress. Urbanization also reduces agricultural land, making production costs rise for fertilizers, seed, and labor. These all cause the inflation, which affecting low-income communities. Now, food waste worsen the issue. Over 50% of landfill waste is food, coming from household, supermarket, and hotels. Food waste equals wasted land, water, energy, and labor. In landfill, food decomposes anaerobically and emits methane, which is 28% more potent than carbon dioxide. This intensifies climate change. Now that we're done with the background issue, let's move on with this key statistic. Look at these numbers. Every single day in Malaysia, we throw away 16,688 tons of food. That's enough to fill over 300 dump trucks. At the same time, our food security is fragile. Malaysia ranks 41st out of 113 countries globally. We imported about 60% of what we eat, including staples like rice and wheat. Even with our own productions, we are only about 65% self-sufficient in rice. When global supply chain shakes, like during the Ukraine war, our price spiked immediately. Here's the correct nutshell. All the wasted food represent wasted land, water, energy, and money. Resources that could make us more secure are literally going to the landfills. These aren't just numbers. There's a proof that our current system is broken. Now, let's move on to the impact of human and the industry. On human health, higher food prices reduce diet quality. This risk of micronutrients deficiencies. Also, rise obesity from cheap, low-quality foods and increased vulnerability among low-income households. While on the food industry side, higher operational costs from spoilage and waste, supply chain instability due to import reliance, missed opportunity for compost, animal feed, and bioenergy, and also higher disposal and landfill costs. So, my proposed innovation for this problem are my ReFood, Malaysian Reimagined Food Optimization and Outreach Directive, a national integrated policy combining economic incentive, technology, and behavioral change to reduce food waste and strengthen food security. Core component of this is tiered food waste fee system, where household and business pay based on amount of food waste, smart bin with weight sensor plus QR tracking for easy payment, and second is National Food Donation Initiative, tax rebate or reduced waste fee for people that give food donation or supermarkets, and then a mandatory donation for edible surplus. Third one is real-time food rescue digital platform. This links supermarket, restaurant, and food banks in real time to food banks to track surplus availability instantly. And fourth is education campaign. This will teach the public about food storage, portion planning, and expiry label literacy. This is good for youth and community engagement. Moving on to the sixth, why my ReFood is possible. From the technical perspective, Malaysia already uses digital systems such as QR Pay, e-wallets, and smart city tech. Thus, a implement smart bin can be piloted in cities like Penang, KL, and Johor Bahru, or urban areas, before implemented in more rural area in Sabah and Sarawak. Then, from the economy aspect, initial costs offset by reducing landfill usage, lower methane emission and oil, and also higher emission in waste management and revenue for compost and bioenergy. Then we're moving on to the expected outcome. Reduce household and commercial food waste, increase food donation to those in need, lower methane emission from landfills, improve national food security and resilience, stronger public awareness and behavior change in public. Now, we're moving on to the last part, which is the conclusion. Food waste and food security are deeply interconnected issues that require urgent national attention. Malaysia's dependency on food import and rising waste level makes the food system vulnerable to global shock and environmental degradation. My ReFood policy offers an innovative, feasible, and sustainable approach to break this cycle. With technology, economic initiative, and community participation, Malaysia can significantly reduce food waste, strengthen food security, and move towards more resilient food futures. And this is all the reference that I use for this research and posters. That's all from me. Thank you very much.